Hello everybody, Samuel Am Games here, and I had an idea the other morning for something that I've been thinking about that I haven't seen in Minecraft before, but could be really useful. I've seen a lot of Minecraft elevators, just tons. That's not what I'm here to show you. Well, it kind of is. But the one thing I haven't seen is a multi-level elevator. Maybe it's out there, but I haven't seen it. Anyhow, as I just showed you there. Oh, darn it, that's what happens when you don't do it right. If you press this button, you go up. And then if you press this button, you go up again. If you press this button, you go down, but you gotta hold shift or space. Like so, space, that space, the one before was shift. And if you don't, you get backed up and smashed, which isn't that bad, it's just not super nice. So, yeah, and it can have multi-floors. The ceiling space between each floor is, the way I have it set, is 4 blocks. I guess there is a way to make it 3 blocks. I can't see any way to make it 2 blocks. I can't see any way to make it any higher, but that's what I'm going with. And I'm sure somebody is, actually probably all of you are wondering, what this is, this wall of red sand. Well, I really just like red sand. It's in 1.8 now, and I like it. No, it's hiding something. Yay! This is my original design, which is really ugly, and it would have given away kind of what it was before I showed it. So I was hiding it there behind all that pretty red sand, which I really like in this 1.8 world. That's the showcase bit. Now, tutorial, and there's some of the redstone. First of all, what you gotta do is you place this here, and you place a sticky piston with a slime block on top of it. Place 3 sticky pistons. No, you don't. You just place one going. Place one going that way. You can take out that block there. It doesn't matter. I mean, it can be there if you want it to be there, but it's not necessary. So then, what you gotta do, you gotta get it. This also only means you can exit one way if you want all the redstone to be hidden, more or less. So you go this way. There's your immovable object. Now you could also use, say, a furnace or a chest or something else that's immovable, but I like obsidian, so that's what we're using here. Now, right here, you can have an immovable object. You cannot have an immovable object there. And you cannot have an immovable object there. You really can't have an object in either of those places. It just has to be air. But you can have one here, but for the sake of symmetry, I'm not going to put one. So then what you do, let's take this wool. I'm using white wool for the first circuit. First circuit is going up. So I put that button there, and you do have to make sure it's a stone button. Wooden buttons won't work because the pulse they give is longer, and it just messes up all of the timings. And also, I haven't actually tried this on a survival multiplayer server, but considering how redstone timings and servers react, I think we all should know that it's not the most reliable thing in the world, so, but you know what? Give it a go. It'll work some of the time, probably. You know. And you do have to have that 4 ticks, that's also a thing. Just remember 4 ticks and half slab there. I'm not just completely crazy. Actually, right here you don't need a half slab, but that'll come in important later, and you will see why. Okay then, let's switch wool colors. Let's go orange. Sort of like that sandstone over there. Over here we're gonna have this one. This is your going down button. I mean, I didn't fully explain that over there, but this is up, this is down. Let's just make sure up works. Yeah, up works. Here's our down circuit. I'll do that out of orange wool. And then that comes down, no, that comes down to there. Yeah, that's right. Then we put, oh, what in the world? Crazy torch, you messed me up. Wrong type of torch. Okay, then. We put a torch there. Let me readjust my computer a little. Put orange wool there. Yep, you extend. I don't even know. That was not meant to be inappropriate, but it kind of sounded it like it was. I'm sorry. Then we'll put our orange wool there just to make it look nice and symmetric. I'm not OCD. I just like the world to be symmetric. Now we've got to put an immovable object here. That's actually very... We'll get to that later, actually. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Let's use some red wool. Right about here. Because we're going up. We're going up in life. Red. It's actually not a fancy color throughout history. It's been mostly purple and green. Purple is royalty and green because that came from copper. That was expensive. How high am I going here? Alright, that's number 4. That's where we put our piston. Now, our sticky piston. It can't be a normal piston. I've learned my lesson. Now let's put... You know what? I'm leaving it off. Because I'm a rebel. I'm really not. Helicopter noises. Oop. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you see, right here we're just rebuilding that thing from before. But there is a method to my Are you going down? You're going down on your going down. Yep. Alright. So that goes there. Let's put our red and red. And of course, that is not supposed to be there. That's wrong. That's bad. I don't have that messed up down here, do I? No. So then, let's go back to our white wool. Just make that same circuit again. Here. Again, a lot of these blocks that I'm deleting, you can leave them in, except like there, cannot be blocks. And down here, you have to have all these. You gotta make sure the redstone runs like redstone should. Of course, you can't have a block there because, unless it's immovable, because that just messes with things. Did I already explain? Yeah, I did. Can't remember what take this is. Oop, Babadoo. That's not even right. No. It goes there. You can have that. You can be a half slab if you want to be, but right now, you're not. Let's move that up there. Get those two. Gotta get this going that way. Have your repeater. 4 ticks. Gotta remember the 4 ticks. Yep, 4 ticks. It just gets confusing when it's not 4 ticks. It confuses the whole thing, and it's not good, and you're just being a big meanie. I'm sorry. You're not. But I'm melodramatic. And my butt hurts. Nope, sorry, that was too much. I guess never know. Never know what's too much. Awkward silence. Awkward silence. That's always fun. No. Denied. There we go. Put that red wool back in so it's flush. Flush. Flushity flush flush. Let's get my... Did I already get all my orange wool in? Yes, I think I did. Spectacular. And that should kind of be orange, but, you know, I'm going to have it flush, and I'm going to trust that you are a capable human being who can understand what is what. Now, let's go magenta. Magenta. Again, it sounds dirty, but it's not. I swear to you, it's not. Oh, that needs to go there. Alright. And that looks good. So you just watch me build the same circuits again. But now you know. Now you know. But that's not that's not our next circuit. Next, we've got to put an immovable object here at the beginning of our next circuit, just because when that slime block pulls back, it can't move it back forward, which is important. We put that there. Then we go up here. Then we put that there, and you see why the half slab? You see? And then we've got to put a block there to keep those two pieces of redstone from canoodling. You know what? I'll just put it there for the sake of matching, just because I can. And now we go down, up, and we get smashed. And we go up, and it works. All right then. So that's that. Yeah. So remember to like if you liked. If you really liked, there should be a really like button, but there's not, so go for the favorite button, I guess. And then this can really fit into, well, it can't fit into any build. It depends on how big you build your build, but it's a buildy build. So this can, yeah, if you liked, like, if you really liked, favorite, I guess. And if you want to see more stuff sort of like this, then subscribe. That'd be great. Very much appreciated. Alright, thank you and goodbye. This has been Samuel Am Games.